Hey all, this is Logo Hunt 2. This is the video where I talk to you about things that you need to do to prepare for getting your logo stuff ready. Here's the splash screen. Okay, welcome back. So, today we're going to talk a little bit about the things that I did and did not do to prepare for having a logo put together for me. We're going to talk a little bit about the preparation that you need to go through, things that you need to think about in order to have a easier time getting through this branding process, and that way when you do find a designer, you'll be able to speak with a little bit of authority about what you want and the directions that you'll be able to go. By putting this stuff together earlier, the process will go a little bit faster and a little bit smoother for everybody involved. So I'm going to use my thing here, and I'm going to cheat a little bit, and of course I turned it off. Okay, so today we're going to be talking a lot about the things that you need to prepare to make sure that your logo process is smooth. One, make sure that you have a good name. A name for your business, or a name for your website, or a name for, in my case, your YouTube channel, and what you're going to do with it. Who is your audience? Is it older folks? Is it younger folks? Is it people who are interested in Japan, like mine? Or is it snowboarding, which is also kind of where part of my channel is going to go? Who is your audience, right? You want to make sure you have a pretty good idea of who are the people that you want to be interacting with will be. Is it businesses? Is it consumers? What are you looking for as far as your audience goes? So have a pretty good idea of who they are. That will help inform your logo design. You also want to make sure that you've chosen 2 or 3 good complementary colors. Color theory, there's a ton of information out there around on color theory, what different colors mean, what kind of feelings they instill. And it's a very interesting bit of psychology. It's worth checking out. For me, I wanted to make sure that the feeling was cool, wintry, and of course I'm going to be dealing with Japan, so the colors that I chose to go with were black, white, and blue. Actually, blue is going to be my primary color, and white, and then black for the edges on the outline. If you want to do just 2 colors, red and green, Christmas, right? Totally possible. If you start getting into 3 and 4 and 5 colors, you really want to cut them down, because otherwise, if for no other reason, the printing costs are going to be difficult. So if you're going to be using the logo on business cards, that's something to consider. Also, ideally, you'd like to have something that you can do in what's called 1-bit, right? So black and white only. And having 2 colors gives you that option, so that you can have a black and white print of your logo on the medium that you are looking for. So, other things to prepare. Good idea to help figure out the feel of your channel or the feel of your business is choose 2, 3, 4 words that really symbolize or encompass the idea of what you want to do for your business. And that can be reflected with your audience as well. Give 3 adjectives about your audience. Give 3 adjectives about your business. Things that you want to make sure that the logo will help convey. Right. Another major point that you want to do is, and this goes for everybody, your logo should be finished in vector graphics. That means that it is infinitely resizable. So if it's small or if it's large, you're not going to lose quality. JPEGs are bitmaps, and so if you've ever blown a JPEG up really big, you know it gets a little bit jaggy around the edges. You want to avoid that. By using vector graphics, which is basically mathematical curves to describe where all of the edges are, you can resize your logo without having to worry about anything like that. Okay. The next thing is you get to do a little bit of research. Yay! So head over to a site like creatica.com, and I'll try to drop it in here, or it'll be down below either way. But you want to get over there and you want to get a good idea of logos that you like. Do a little time research. take screenshots of logos that you think are interesting, fun, or are similar to ideas that you like or you think about, right? There are a lot of sites similar to that. Creatica was the one that I used. I found a lot of really nice, interesting logos, some really creative stuff, and it gave me an idea. It gave me ideas for what kind of lines I liked, and whether it should be outlined or not, and how many colors people were using, and it kind of brought me back into that whole idea of design and graphics and what choices people are making and how people are designing. Plus, you also get a chance to see what how different artists do, how different designers and artists do logos differently. So there'll be a particular style with particular artists, and that will help you get a better idea of what you need for your logo. So here's a couple of logos. Well, maybe I'm not sure, maybe a little blurry. If they're blurry, then it was because I decided that there might be copyright issues with them, with showing them to you here. So I'll drop a link to Creatica down there, and you can go check them out on your own. Okay, so you've gone out, you've gotten your preparation work done. Let's run through the checklist real quick to make sure you have everything that you need. 1, you have your name. Yay! It's either your channel name, your business name, your website's name, whatever the name for the business, for the logo is that you're going to do. You've already thought about who is my audience. Give me 3 adjectives that talk about your audience. Give me 3 adjectives that talk about your business. What are the feelings that you want people to have when they see your logo? What do you want them to take away from it? What are your 3 or 2 colors that you're going to use? And do you have your examples ready? Do you have samples of logos that you like that you can show your designer? I was very fortunate. I was able to work with Gary over at naturaloutlook.com, consult, design, evolve, and he was able to help bring me through this process. It's been a great experience working with Gary because he's really helped guide me through this process. He helped me think about who my audience is. He's helped me think about what image do I want to portray with my logo and with my site and with my channel. He's helped me, the colors, that was my decision. Those were the ones that I wanted. But he helped, once I showed him a bunch of examples of logos that I liked, he was able to say, all right, this kind of style, and he was able to send me a couple more that kind of helped focus my ideas about what I wanted in a logo. So that's going to be it with this video. Huge thanks to Gary at naturaloutlook.com. I really appreciate all of the help that you've given me. And it's been a pleasure working with you throughout this whole process. And if you guys need a logo, you should go talk to him. All right, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I'm going to wrap this up. And the next video, we're going to talk about the finalization process, choosing which versions of the logo that you're looking at and which ones you're going to cut down to make your final logo. We're also going to talk a little bit about color versus color on the web versus color for print, and a couple other details that were not important for the preparation aspect of getting your logo design done. So one more time, big thanks to Gary over at naturaloutlook.com. There's a link for him in the description below, and I will see you all probably next week.